Hello, I'm Whisper. Let's get into Sandbox mode. A little bit of a bonus episode today. Alright. We are going to unbury. Here we are. All our items. Haha. Veins. Let's put down. Just going to set things up here. Where are we? What? There we go. Collision down here. There we are. We have power. And now, let's set up this. Going to do my bulk sender. It's a sort of a test. And advanced mining machines. Let's have a little look at these. Need that many? That is quite okay. So, excellent. Hello, you are powered, but you are not. Oh, I see. Didn't quite get it centered under there. There, I'll just do two. It'll make it easier. Huh. There. How much power do we have? Excellent, 600 megawatts. We'll screen everything into the machine as fast as possible, because this is for demonstration purposes. Alright, let's find another location that's not... Actually, let's put another one here. Doing those, we're doing these. Yeah, that's good enough for demo purposes. Maximum filling. Let's do something else here. Yeah. No, missed. Powerful technique, but you still have to get things over the edge type of thing. So that it is actually tagged. Let's just run that back to there. Excellent. Find another vein, none up top. Huh, there really aren't much on this planet, are they? Let's see. There we are. 3 should be enough. Possibly. Since we're here. Is that iron veins? And that reminds me that I set these ones up to maximum fill. No, I did not. So these are maximum fill, maximum fill. Six veins. Possibly should have done this on a decent sized planet. Alright, I'm going to do something a little bit different for these copper ones. And that is to set things up to export. Oops. Via a PLS. The reason I'm doing this is because these are passive providers, while the PLS is an active provider. Let me see, I'll put you here. And the difference between active and passive providers is quite substantial. We'll see once I get this thing sorted. As you can see, we get things fairly close. Because those come out all high, we can really ram them out fast, which is very good. Let's run on to high vein utilization. Let's see. One more. While I'm down here, I'll drop a couple more onto the coal veins. And then we will see, oops, the difference. Let's put you here. Between active and passive providing. That'll do for demo purposes. Actually, no. Well, we can cover them generally if we give a little bit of a twisty twist. Let's see what we have. You're full, you two are getting full. Yep. Got 4 of those, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. So let's see what happens when we say, give me that. Okay, they have improved logistics tremendously. Because in the old days, they would all glom onto one. So there's your bandwidth coming through. Part of it is, of course, we're doing 20,000. 100 drones grabbing everything it can. So that one is now full. Should have actually timed that, maybe about 20 seconds. And there's, yeah, maybe not, yeah, maybe 30 seconds. It's pulled in and filled up. This is high-end end-game tech, of course. Joe, the last few. And now, not only is it going out to collect, these are providing. So it's going to the actual machines to grab. These machines are also providing, effectively, we're doubling the bandwidth. Yeah, look at that. The belts, oh, there's only 3 belts for this one. But if we look at this, it's probably going to take, again, about 20 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds. So, alright, I am somewhat corrected. They have improved the logistics. Because in the old days, I quite often saw one PLS glomming, grabbing onto one advanced mining machine, and it would just try and get it from one at a time. And if that machine was struggling, well, it wouldn't try and grab others that were literally not that much further away. Wouldn't have tried to grab these. So they have improved the logistics. Okay, that does make me feel better. Sometimes you do have to test this stuff. To actually get an idea. So, excellent. Where's our last one? Coming over, last 2 now. At any rate, so this is why I used to put these down, and I think I still will. Simply because I can double the throughput by providing a buffer here and the buffer inside the machine. Where if I'm only getting it directly from the machine, then the throughput is limited by the drones I happen to have. That is very good to test. Alright. Yep, I think that's us. And yeah, they do chow a lot of power until they get to the end of things. But if I turn around and rip that out, 25 megawatts versus the normal rate of 3 megawatts. So it's about 8 times maybe. 8 or 9 times as much power. Yeah. The joys of having a good power grid behind everything. mining planets. That should do okay on most. I suspect that once my game progresses to really high end, that how can I put it? I will probably go away from so many solar sails and start using antimatter fuel rods and artificial stuns. Just because the 72 megawatts per, 10 of those, you've got enough for a mining planet like this. If it's proliferated, if I remember rightly, if it's proliferated, it doubles, though it burns twice as fast too. Which, okay, you better have plenty of proliferated fuel rods, but if you've got that many, you should be doing that anyway. And that gives you a big buffer if say, the Dark Fog comes along and hammers one of your planetary shield generators from orbit. Which they won't in my game, because in my game, I'm on passive mode. For more active games, yeah, definitely. Especially if you're playing Max Dark Fog. At any rate, I think this will be this. Cheers and enjoy Dyson Sphere program.